Hi, so I hope that you have done your last quiz and read your basic accounting definitions and terminologies. So, in this lecture, we are going to learn what an account is and what is a T-shaped account and what are the various types of account and what are the possible transactions. So, why do you need to learn it? Because this helps in laying down the golden rule of accounting that we are going to soon learn in the next lectures. So, let's start what is an account. So account is an outline of the transactions that are undertaken by any business. Just for an example, if they buy tangible items like plant and machinery, that is an account. And if an enterprise enters into a trade with suppliers, that is buying the raw materials, and with the consumers, that is selling the finished products, then both the accounts are separate accounts. It will not serve as a one account, and they will be treated as a separate accounts, and their accounting will be different. This here right is a T-shaped account, and this is the format of every account that we'll ever prepare. This side will always be the debit side, this side will always be the credit side. So the format goes like this. This is a T, this is amount, and this is rupees. I'll make one here. This is a T, this is a debit side represented by DR, and this is the credit side represented by CR. So this is amount right here, this is amount right here. Here comes the debit entry, here comes the credit entry. Suppose this is a cash account. So this is a cash account. Okay. And now what a debit is and what a credit is, just like I showed you right here, this is a T-shaped account. This is a T-shaped account, and debit is right here and credit is always right here. Debit always means left and credit always means right. Now, how do we make that decision that what to debit and what to credit, that we'll learn in the next lecture. But for now, this is something that you should always remember, that debit always means left and credit always means right, and debit is represented by DR and credit is represented by CR. Now that we know what a T-shaped account is, we'll learn that what are the possible transactions that are possible in a business. So a transaction can relate to a person like trading of goods or paying off a supplier or getting cash from a debtor, and it can also relate to a properties or asset, that is buying an asset, selling an asset, buying an investment, selling an investment. And the third one is income and expense, that is it can relate to income and expense, which is like earning a revenue from interest income or paying off a rent is an expense. And this will further be classified into personal account, real account, and nominal account. We'll get there in just a second. So this concept right here is a very important concept which classifies accounts into three different parts, which is personal, real, and nominal. So whenever a transaction occurs, we'll first classify which type of account is it and what all accounts are involved in it. Like when we receive cash from a debtor and we have paid him the goods, it means that it will be classified into real account, and the changes will be made according to the rules of a real account, that is the golden rules which we'll soon learn. But let me now first explain what a personal account is and what a real account is and what a nominal account is. So as per the name suggests, a personal account is an account of any person, which can be natural or an artificial person. Natural person like Donald Trump, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuck, or any artificial person, which can be like company, body corporate, association of person, partnership, that is Infosys Technology, charitable trust, Allianz Sons Trading Company, any bank. All the banking transactions will be regulated as per the personal accounting rules. This is a must learn thing. And the third one right here shows that suppose if we have a group company and when salary is payable to many employees, Like Facebook has employees in lakhs, and if you want to pay them salary, so we'll not be crediting salary in everyone's name account. We'll just make an account called salary payable, so that will represent a person as a whole, that represent a group as a whole. And also this can be also said insurance prepaid, commission pre-received, etc. We'll learn more about it when we move forward. And this is the most heretical part of students. Now let's move on to what a real account is. Real account, as the name suggests, it is an account related to assets or properties or possessions. It can be classified into two, tangible or intangible. It doesn't matter much. It is just a reporting standard which I have shown you in the previous balance sheet videos. And tangible accounts, tangible real account as in machinery, stock, cash, vehicle, etc. And intangible assets like goodwill, trademark, patents, copyrights, intellectual properties, etc. So just remember, this is a real account. Any account, any transaction that affect these accounts will be guided as per the rules of a real account, which we'll soon learn. Let's cover the last and the third type, which is a nominal account. Nominal account are accounts that are related to expense or losses and incomes or gains. So whenever a transaction occurs, either it can be a expense or loss, or it can be a income or gain. So what are the example? Like salary, rent, traveling expense, commission received is a gain, and loss by fire is a loss. So whenever there is a sale of an investment, for example, if we purchase the investment at rupees 100 and we sold it at rupees 120, this means we have 20 rupees gain, that is income. And if we sold this at rupees 80, this means it has rupees 20 loss. Hence, whenever a transaction like this occurs, which includes expense, loss, or income and gains, we'll have to use the rules of a nominal account. Let me bring you back to the second slide, which tells what are the possible transaction types. So the first one is transaction relating to person, which involves personal accounts. Transaction relating to properties and asset, which involves real account, yes. And the transaction related to income and expense, which involves, yes, correct, nominal account. Nominal, real, and personal. So you don't have to remember this part, but the part that is right at the end, this one is a must remember. And yeah, that is how we'll learn the golden rules of accounting.